7, 8. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a girl? Call me hot, not pretty. Baby, do you like this beat? I'm made so you dance with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're with me. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands now, body roll, dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands now, body roll, H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me high to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me high to go. I woke up alone, staring at my ceiling. I try not to care, but it hurts my feelings. You don't have to stare, come here, get with it. No one's touched me there in a damn hot minute. And baby, don't you like this beat? I'm made so you dance with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're with me. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands now, body roll, dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands now, body roll, H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me high to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me high. What's it take to get your number? What's it take to bring you home? Hurry up, it's time to suffer. What's it take to get your number? Hurry up, it's getting cold. Hurry up, it's time to suffer. What are the 1, 2,
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season. We got a good one on tap as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Ready.
First rep of the game from Josh Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Black 40. Black shot. Hut, hut.
To throw now, here's Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this one just shy of 40 to mark him down at the 39. 13 yards, first down Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 30 set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Packers 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Set, hut. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really wanted him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
10 yards there. Good for a Washington 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
He's got it to the 43 here. You talk about this Washington defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
33, yellow, zoom, black. Fury, yellow, punch.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 17.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Play action this time with Love. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Black 40. Red, yellow. 6, mega.
They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7-yard attempt.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Daniels looking to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Ready, set.
They'll They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, rep.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
50, green. 10 cycles. Pause red. Ready.
Love to throw for it on fourth. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
To throw is Daniels. Being chased out left. And the Packers give him nowhere to go. And they break. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
60 Maverick. 60.
Now Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger Lions. 18, Pioneer.
To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Commanders 14, Packers nothing. Gay to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Black shot.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field. Play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Set, ready. Set,
On 4th down, Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And some room to run now. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, set. Black ultra. Smash, red. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Here's Love. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hot. Ready.
Now Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
95. Set.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Panthers 14, Packers 7. Brandon McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute.
So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action, now it's Daniels. On the move to his left. He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Throwing now is Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
19, Charger, 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yellow, white, white. Ready?
Following the interception, Love tries the crossing route and hits Watson. Now we're signaling the timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Claws red. 10 black. Drill green. Black shot.
Love. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Off the play fake. Daniels rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
I think they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them in the gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence if big plays are out there.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now McManus for the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
3rd down and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Love now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
White. Let's go. Hut.
Love from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, Love. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Throwing. Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
45, 5, 97. 10 cycles.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Okay, ready?
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Edo blue. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 44 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 33. out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, start. Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
19, 5, 19.
Robinson up the middle. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the completion.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Commanders are able to build on their fourth-quarter lead. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. They'll roll him out right. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Striker, 3 seconds.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead. and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now Daniels.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's Lucas Van Ness there to drop him behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Got it. Ready? 60 Vikings.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. Top below 18. 70.
To throw is Daniels.
Forced out to his left.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, 22 yards. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it.
Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it, it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Drop 50, drop 70 Lions.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Robinson. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They go play action. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Daron Payne in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Commanders, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.